Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Jenny Esquivel. I am currently working as a professor at the Universidad Técnica de Machala, and today I am going to talk about cultural problems in the translation of technical documents. The objective of this video is to show the result of the educational systematization experience project in the clinical psychology area from the technical English subject. The population was constituted by the third semester student of the clinical psychology area of the social science faculty at the Universidad Técnica de Machala, who directly contribute to the process. First, let's start explaining three main definitions: language, translation, and cultural problems. Language is our first community resource. We use it to share ideas, feelings, and thought with other people. Luria 1977 says that language is a system of code. So we use this system of code to express our idea or feelings with another people's. Then let's talk about translation. Benign and government express that translation term means to move an idea from one language to another, 1968. For the other hand, Hunting and Mason define translation as a communicative process that takes place in a social context. It is important to take into account the context because the translation or the meaning of some words it can change depending on the context. And the last one, cultural problems are those that arise from the contrast between cultural reference, such as food names, festival, and cultural connotation in general. Also, Garcia and Noblejas 1994 expressed that cultural framework is a process that transforms uncertainty into certainty. Now, let's talk about the three main rules in the translation. First of all, you shouldn't add information. It doesn't matter that you know a lot about the topic, don't add any new information. Secondly, you shouldn't omit information. Sometimes we think that there is a lot of number dates, but you can omit none of them. And the last but not the least, don't correct writing mistake. Maybe you can find some mistake in the definition, the term, or some numbers, but you can change it, okay? Don't substitute or correct any writing mistake. Now, let's talk about the learning's activity. First of all, look at information about the topic. It's important that you know everything about it. Second, read the text several times before to start the translation. Maybe you can find it out some new vocabulary, so it's a time to look out all these terms. And then identify the appropriate translation techniques and methods according to the topic. After all, you can make the translation. Well, the evaluation of the systematization experience was developing with a diagnostic, formative, and summative character and involved a lot of elements. As a conclusion, we can say that the didactic sequence has a part of formative project offer a guide for the student to learn based on a cognitive scaffold. Satisfactory results were achieved in the translation of technical documents with the implementation of the educational experience systematization from the application of the didactic sequences in the technical English subject. So, the experience through the didactic sequences was values for the student and the teacher because allowed to develop skill not only in a communicative way, but also in a professional, investigative, and social fields. Bye.